The Note at the Train Station. A true love story. It was the winter of 2009 in Seoul, South Korea. Snow gently covered the streets as people hurried to their destinations. In one corner of the city, inside a crowded train station, a young man named Jun sat on a bench, lost in thought. He had just failed his civil service exam for the second time. His parents were disappointed, and he felt like the world was closing in on him. One of the wheels was broken, and people just walked past her. Jun hesitated, then stood up and walked over. He was supposed to be somebody by now, but all he had were rejection letters and a fading sense of hope. Across the platform, a girl in a red scarf was struggling with her luggage. "Do you need help?" he asked in Korean. She was a university student returning home for the holidays. Jun found himself telling Yuna things he had never told anyone before. And Yuna listened not out of politeness, but with genuine interest. They chatted while waiting for the train's mall talk at first, but something about her made Jun feel like he could breathe again. She looked up, surprised. "Yes, ... "Thank you," she replied with a soft smile. Her name was Yuna. The train came. They boarded. By pure luck, they ended up seated next to each other. For the next hour, they talked about life, dreams, failures. When they got off the train, Yuna handed him a small note before walking away. Became a government officer, just like he dreamed. Don't give up. The best stories come after the hardest chapters. Yuna Jun smiled. It was just a random meeting, or so he thought. 2 weeks later, Jun was walking in a bookstore when he saw her again. Says it is. Where his life truly began, not because he met someone, but because someone believed in him when he believe in himself. Reminding you that your story isn't over yet. He got a part-time job to support himself and studied late at night. "Hey," he said, surprised. "It's you," Yuna laughed. "Fate," she said jokingly. That day they had coffee together. Then another, then dinner. Days turned 2 weeks. They began texting every day. Jun started smiling again. It wasn't some grand fairy tale. They had arguments. They almost broke up once. But every time they chose to stay. In 2011, Jun passed the civil service exam. He proposed to Yuna in the same train station where they met, the same bench. And she said yes. They married in the spring of 2013. Today, they live in Busan with their 2 children. Sometimes Jun still visits that train station bench. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just someone handing you a note on a cold day.